most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm Jack.
I'm Jack to the test!
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session on this beautiful Tuesday as we're going to have a look at mainly Bitcoin today for you. We'll have a look at ETH, SOL and PEPE, King of the Means PEPE levels with you. But yeah, few good levels coming in now as BTC auctions this range. Yes, you are in a range, get used to it. BTC ranges for 90% of its life. So yesterday morning, yeah, okay, over the weekend we fell back down. I'm going to show you a few good things in the TRDR order flow that suggest that we were going to come back down as well, especially in the PEPs order books, okay? But yeah, some nice levels coming in yesterday. Just commenting that the largest bid order block was 88k. Crowded retail trade. What I mean by that is I mentioned first thing to the guys as well in the TRDR Discord was, look, it's a very, very classic TA level. Everybody's looking for it, okay? So crowded trade, everybody's looking for it. What you're probably going to find is it either gets front run, okay, like we saw yesterday, or it absolutely just gets mowed through and you go well below it, okay? So just something to bear in mind when you get these absolute classic TA levels, okay? Have them in mind, but read the data as we approach them, okay? So then we fell down. Cramer called the bottom. I've got a funny thing to show you on that, actually. Big liquidity wicks, easy levels to play now as we establish the price auction, okay? And then I've just got a few levels that we're going to have a look at with you today. But yeah, a few interesting things going on, isn't there? God, this guy, I have to show you this guy. He's absolutely... This guy is such a subpar human being, isn't he? What an absolute cunt. Yeah, he does. Look at him. Looks like he's been on the Colombian marching powder all night. Look at him smiling. He's on about more investment coming in, which is great, but I digress. What's that? Ex-Green Beret claims encounter with alien tech. Brilliant. Bring it on. Bring it on. Other stuff. Just in. BlackRock says Bitcoin is the world's leading and most widely adopted crypto asset. No shit, where have you been? Days since the Ethereum all-time high. Oh my god, that is so bad, isn't it? Oh god, poor Ethereum holders. London Crypto Club, good follow. Truly a hideous opening, just total washout coming. Right, thanks Jim, let's go and have a look at some TradingView levels, shall we? Right then, so here's E-mini futures yesterday. Jim Cramer. Okay, 10 a.m. my time, absolute washout incoming, E-mini futures, fuck off Jim, we're going up, absolutely brilliant. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin and some levels, shall we? Quick top down, very quick top down, and then we'll dive into some data for you. Right, here we go, weekly level, absolutely wicked onto that weekly level yesterday as we auctioned that lower range, 89.8, 89.7-ish, wicked onto that lower level, nice bounce up. You had to be an absolute sharpshooting sniper to get in there, but there was some good order flow at that level, okay? Daily chart. Couple of things to acknowledge at the minute, okay? Massive wick. Said to the guys in the Discord this morning, okay, look, we've had a big wick. It's very easy to get continuation bearish here as we get a bounce. But if you are expecting a straight giga nuke from this zone, straight back down after a wick like that, look at that daily wick, then you are a little bit retarded and you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? I would not be looking for continuation shorts straight away here unless the supply, read the data, be a slave to the data, unless the supply was absolutely horrific after a wick like that, okay? We're pushing up 4 hour, okay? This is your zone. We can just see some levels here. This is Leviathan's key zone levels, okay, on TradingView. Here's our range. Yes, we're still in a range. Lows, okay, so 88. I had it marked here. I had some alerts at 88, okay? We didn't get that. We front ran it. Good bid. Bounced up, and we're pushing onwards and upwards now, okay? So what do you want to see from here? Well, if you're bullish, okay, point of control, I fully expect, like I always do, a little bit of chop in this zone, as you can see here, just look left, yeah? But bulls want to see is hold that zone, okay? You want to hold that zone onwards and upwards. Fib time, 20th of Jan. What's on the 20th of Jan? Inauguration, Big DT's inauguration, okay? So that's something to consider. If we do get, you know, these kind of lower time frame rotations down and we continue to chop this zone, which I kind of do expect a little bit, to be honest, okay, monthly open and value area low of this range 93.5. So you could, you could get a bit of this inauguration and then we get a bit more volatility, okay? I think you just need to consider, and this is what we discussed on the last live session on Thursday, was you are in a range. This can now take a bit of time, okay? Play it for what it is. Don't have these massive higher time frame targets, you know, in mind. You know, anyone can post out on Twitter, 80k, 77k, you know, you've got a CME gap down at 77. All right, clever clogs. What's your time frame on that? And are you actually trading it, you know? Do you want to over-analyze this shit, or do you want to get involved and trade level to level? I would be in favour of trading level to level, take profit where you can, and get a good night's sleep, okay? So last week we played this level back here. Have to say, was memeing calling it a bottom, but it was just expecting a bounce. And even on the last video I said, look, okay, you might even get a reshort from this. What did we do? We came up, we hit the point of control. This was into Sunday's Asian session, so I wasn't trading out. And bang, straight back down, okay? So posted that for the guys as well, you know, post this out as much as I can. As many entries and setups as we can in the private section of the Discord. Still got 20% off the Art of Data-Driven Market Analysis course. Go get involved in that and you get private access to the Discord as well. Okay, so trying to post this out, but yeah, Sol was a nice one last week. These are all bounces. You don't ever want to be totally one-sided like this. Okay, so as we rose up into the weekend, what was BTC there? 91,856. So I was quite happy with my execution. Overall average execution on BTC last week as well. But yeah, memeing that it was a bottom, but was just expecting a bounce, and said to the guys, look, running into the weekend, I'm going to take these off. You know, I don't know what we're going to get in the coming hours and days. Okay, so back to TradingView. So here we are pushing up. You don't want to short these zones without mega confirmation, okay? Let's have a look at the 1 hour. So here we are. Here's your working zone. Let me just scroll down that. So here's your working zone. I posted this out for the guys earlier. This is your working zone now. These are your lows. These are your highs. But for me, I wouldn't short this area after such a big wick up and grab of all that liquidity, okay? But yeah, do you hold this monthly VWAP and point of control? Nice technical area, okay? So do you push through? Bounce, hold this area. You need some dynamic bid in the TRDR console. You need to see that dynamic bid come in if you are going to get some continuation. But you've certainly got some really nice levels here to play now. If we do fake out, take all these wicks here and then rotate back down, as I said, monthly open there and value area low of this entire range there. Also coming in with a little bit of a fibber golden pocket there just off this zone, all right? Quick look at Vitalik's coin then. Not that I really kind of give a shit about Vitalik's coin, to be honest. Over 1,000 days since all-time high, and it is just doing what BTC does as well, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much a similar chart, isn't it? Okay, so look, ETH is going to follow on. You've got a weekly open there. And then you've got a big area of confluence here. I would certainly be watching if you are being mega bearish, okay, and you are in favour of rotations even lower, which I agree, still may come, okay, this whole range can take a bit of time. This is going to be a big area on ETH, I would say, okay, you've got monthly VWAP, monthly open at that, we'll call it 3.3k, okay, 3.3k. You've also got your point of control of range, okay? So if you're a bit of a range nerd linger like me, that is the zone I'd be looking for ETH to take. And actually, I'd probably look for it to take all those wicks. That'll be a weekend wick, okay, from Sunday night. I'd be looking for it to rise up, chop that zone a bit, and maybe get a rotation down. Only thing to look for, if BTC starts to hold position, then ETH's probably going to start to hold position as well. Sol chart is an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. Always has been, sir, madam, always has been. Sol, right down into the zone we've been looking for a while. Nasty, nasty wick. So, you know, you want to be playing this in spot, really, I would say. If you trade in PEPs, lower your leverage, nasty, nasty wick. But great push up back now into the higher time frame range. Where's that coming from? Right back here. I won't show it too much. Right back there, higher time frame range. Fake out, maybe, you know, fake out. Back into its trend, back into trend. What do you want to see now? Where's my drawing toolkit's going up? You want to see it hold this zone, okay? You want to see Sol hold this zone onwards and upwards. Send every meme. Send your hippos, send your frogs, send your cats, send your dogs. whatever else there is, okay? I think if Sol can hold this area, it's then a time to get a little bit risk on the old Murad memes again. Portfolios, I'm sure, are down currently about 90 or 80%. If you hold in those kind of things, then you're an absolute degenerate. But yep, Sol looking good here. Nice fake out and bounce. King of the memes, PEPE, before we dive into the TRDR console. PEPE, beautiful range here, okay? I could even probably extend that a little bit again. Again, yes, it's a meme coin. They still range for 80-90% of their life. Did have some lower levels here. PEPE has bounced with everything else. Okay, PEPE 4 hours 700 MA, which is this golden line here. Very, very nice one to trade. Let me just move that. And even that lower level there, okay, at 146, we'll just call it there. Okay, I think PEPE's still got a bit of time here. What am I expecting? I'm expecting it to follow most other stuff. It actually does quite a lot of volume. So, you know, yeah, bit of bounce, bit of chop, and then you've got an obvious area to break and crack on here. And again, that can take a little bit of time. Where are we coming into if it plays out something like that? 21st of Jan, Big DT's inauguration. All right, guys, so yeah, some really, really good levels to play now. If you are a trader, if you're an analyzer, you are probably not very happy at the minute as you rise to the lows. It's a range auction. We bounce as you rise to the highs. You know, it's just trade it for what it is. Right, let's dive in to the TRDR console.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
Right, here we go, guys. Grab a link from below for a free trial of the TRDR console, and we still do have 20% off going to the Academy for the Art of Data-Driven Market Analysis course. Also a lot of free stuff in there as well. So if you're new to the console, you need to dive straight into the Academy, okay? You need to start with DK's OBD tutorial, okay? You've got CoinCar's risk reward in there as well. Go to the video section, okay? Load of free videos in there as well. If you're in need of a little bit more of an in-depth course to help you, okay, through your trading and investing life, go and have a look at the Art of Data-Driven Market Analysis course. Still got 20% off. Right, anyway, let's have a look, shall we? ETH, Vitalik's coin ETH, took all that liquidity, big wicks. Someone was vying for a little bit of a position, a little bit lower, but it wasn't to be, and we're rising up now. This is a very nice push. You love to see it when bears are bearish, don't you? Would you another squeeze, aren't we? Okay. PEPE was looking for a level a little bit lower. Where was that coming in? Just at that level we looked at in TradingView. So that would have been a bit nice, but nice to see PEPE move onwards and upwards. Soyboy Sol, all the liquidity taken down on that fake out. We wick back up. So we've filled all this spot bid here, a little bit of PEP's bid in there as well. And you wick back up. And like I said to the guys in the Discord, look, you don't want to be looking for fresh shorts immediately after you've had big wigs like this. You just don't, you know. Everyone's being wiped out the market. It's very easy on low volume to float price up. Right, BTC, let me just zoom into that for a second and have a look at the clear top levels. There we go. So BTC taking all that liquidity. What did it do? It front ran that 88k. So my thinking was over the last 24 hours is you either front run this level, or as always, because everybody's got eyes on it, you absolutely, yeah, you just smash through it. We smashed through some big levels here. So, you know, 90k, very, very old range level, okay? We smashed through it. You've cleaned up a lot of lows already just by doing that. I know people, you know, I appreciate everyone wants a little bit lower. Of course you do. You want value, but you've smashed through it and you're now rising onwards and upwards, okay? Right, so that's where we've come from. Where are we going? Right, so first thing when I woke up this morning, I like to see this 93.6 spot and perps bid on BTC. Where was that coming in? It was just coming in at that monthly open. Okay, I can actually show that. Let me go to my full window in this absolutely smooth loading console. There we go. That's a better view, isn't it? Okay, so value area low and monthly open. Someone was coming in and saying, okay, price is floating up. Let me see if I can get a bid back down here. But price is already auctioning up. I expect there's a lot of market bidding going on up here. There's probably some shorts covering, some shorts closing or whatever in this zone as well. There you go. Point of control and monthly view app as well. I do like to just put those on the TRDR console. So come back down, confirm some of this zone. Okay, so this is your working area now. So whether you rotate back down or not, this is your working zone. So you could get a little bit of choppiness in here, clear some more open interest, chop everybody up as they speculate for higher, as they speculate for lower. Okay, chop people up for the next 12, 24 hours, and then you probably get some kind of expansion and continuation. Okay, let's just have a look at what the overlay is saying. So this is just exactly it, right? Okay, so yesterday, as we initially rose up, we did hit some more spot supply there. As I've woke up this morning, the supply is just non-existent here, really. You've got no supply. You haven't got supply here for me to say, I'm going to short this back down, okay? If price just floats down, then we have our areas that we can do a bit of business in. But I've got nothing to tell me right here, right now, to just short this back down. What I'm going to do is just have a quick look at the other exchanges that do make a difference. So Gemini, a little bit of selling there. Coinbase have got some slight selling, you can see in your ratios here, but nothing too significant, okay? What did we hit on that wick? BTC Diamond from the TRDR console, okay, from the alert system down here. Now, a couple of other exchanges, Kraken fully filled, quite a bit on spot. Qcoin, not a lot to see from Qcoin, okay? PEPs have been the real kingmakers, obviously. Now, one thing to consider was entering into over the weekend, we did hit a BTC Diamond sell there, and PEPs were really covering this area and saying, look, no higher at the minute, sir or madam. So that was certainly something to be aware of. And even entering Sunday, okay, Sunday Asian Open, right here, you still weren't able to crack that, all right? And yeah, it's just suggestive of maybe another drop down, okay? Volume was lacking over the weekend, so low liquidity weekend. Look at these liquidation bubbles here. So this, these are my alerts from the alert system, BTC aggregated liquidation. So I've just had these as like little bubbles here. So you're liquidating people left, right, and center as they try and trade a low liquidity weekend. You liquidate up here, you can't beat that top level, and you get the Monday rotation down. So this is really nice to see now. Big bounce up from PEPs. That level's just been pulled for the moment. So yeah, maybe we've just taken this top side liquidity now, and we get another rotation down. That's something to consider. But we've got our levels. You know. Quick look at ETH and SOL then. They're going to follow BTC out there. So ETH filled a load of spot demand down there. Nothing to see right here, right now. Let's have a look at SOL. SOL, very, very similar. Load of spot demand filled down into that zone, and we're bouncing up. SOL will probably be the stronger asset, I would say. If you're just gonna trade one other asset in between, along with BTC, I would say SOL needs to be the one. And the king of the means, PEPE, not a lot to say, to be honest. He's got some PEPs bid, but it did right back there. Yeah, not a lot to say from PEPE, to be honest. Okay, right, so what we'll do is we're going to do a live session in the TRDR Discord. Okay, just in the US session. We'll have a look at more data then. We'll have a look at more alts, and we can answer any questions that anybody has got with regards to the console or anything else. So you need to join us there. Over the last couple of lives, okay, we got the BART pattern. We considered the BART pattern. I know a lot of guys got that short position from that BART pattern last Tuesday, okay? And then we were looking at longs in the range low as well, okay? We considered longs in the range low, and we caught a bounce. Wasn't much of a trade, but, you know, BTC rose a few $1,000s, and it was all good in the hood. All right, guys, and then what I'll do is usual video update on Thursday. Yeah, I'll keep it as Thursday at the minute. It's nice to keep it Thursday. And then what we're going to try and do as well is do some more YouTube lives. Okay, some more YouTube lives. So comment below if you want me to do those. And what we might do is do them for a little bit more of an extended time. All right, so what I mean by that is we used to do quite a lot of lives, and it was more chat. Okay, what we'll probably do is some more live sessions where it's just text chat, okay, and we're watching the order flow together, and we can just chat a bit more freely. All right, if you're not already subscribed, give us a subscribe and share if you are getting any kind of alpha out of these videos. Please do. No alpha decay whatsoever. More people need to get informed about the data. All right, guys, and share the wealth. See you in the live session a little bit later. Cheers, guys.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it from End?